What's up, Lumiose trainers? Lumiose trainer Zach here. In episode 43 of the Sun and Moon anime, Professor Kukui reveals that he wants to start his own Pokemon League in the Alola region. This probably sounds familiar to you because it's exactly what he does in the Sun and Moon games. Since we know that it's actually happening, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the top 10 Pokemon Ash might bring back for the Alola League. He's brought some back for the Johto and Sinnoh League, so who knows, he might just do the same for Alola. We already got to see some of Ash's older Pokemon when he briefly returned to Kanto, so maybe the rest that we haven't seen will be shown during the Alola League. Now obviously, I won't be able to fit all of Ash's Pokemon on here, so let me know in the comments what other Pokemon you would like to see return that didn't make it on this list. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's get started. Number 10. Charizard. I love Ash's Charizard, so of course I want to see a return. Every time Ash brings it back, you know things are gonna get serious. The reason it's at the end of the list, however, is because Charizard has already had a lot of time to shine. Ash had it sent to him while he was in Unova, and kept it with him until he went to Karlos. So yeah, he's had enough screen time to last him for years. But if Charizard did return, we could actually get an interesting interaction between him and Kiawe's Charizard. I can totally see them having a rivalry of some sort. Now what's interesting is that we didn't see Ash's Charizard when he returned to Kanto. The flashback does not count. We know it's there since that's where Ash left it before going to Karlos, so maybe the writers want to save him for the Alola League. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Number 9. Kingler. Having Ash return to Kanto for a bit was to celebrate the anime's 20th anniversary. Because of this, we got to see some of Ash's older Pokemon, specifically from Kanto. We got Tauros, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Muk, and even flashbacks of Charizard and Butterfree. And also Pidgeot if you want to count it as Ash's or whatever. But do you know which Kanto Pokemon didn't make an appearance? Kingler. A good opportunity to show it could have been when Lana and Misty were swimming in the lake to find Poplio. But nope, we got Corphish and Totodile. Huh? Excuse me? Those aren't from Kanto. Why didn't they show it? That was actually really weird. We haven't seen Kingler since Ash returned from Hoenn. I mean, it makes a cameo at the end of Diamond and Pearl with all the other Pokemon, but that was cut out of the English dub for some unexplained reason. Anyways, the point is, it's been a while since we've seen Kingler, so maybe they're saving him for the Alola League as well. It would actually be awesome to see it in action again. I want to see it kick ass just like it did during the Indigo League, so I'll be waiting for your return, Kingler. Number 8. Noivern. Alright, I gotta be honest, I hated Ash's Noivern. Well, not really. I didn't hate it, more like I was disappointed. It had so much potential with it being such a cool looking dragon, but the anime made it into a punching bag. Now part of this reason could be that Ash hatched it pretty late into the XY series, so it was still pretty young, but now some time has passed. Ash should bring it to the Alola League so he can finally get some wins under its belt. Its only win is against Clement's Bunnelby during the intro to the Volcanion movie, but it's Bunnelby, so who cares? Oh yeah, and Sawyer's Doublade or whatever. I can definitely see the Alola League as this chance to finally shine. Just slap a Z Crystal on it and you're good to go. Ash should have the Dragon one by then, right? Number 7. Gible. Yet another dragon Ash got late into a series, but unlike Noivern, Gible was pretty decent when Ash first got it. But it became a real beast when it mastered the move Draco Meteor. Because of this, it destroyed against Conway Shuckle and Dusknoir. Even Tobias acknowledged the strength of Ash's Gible.
I must give credit where credit is due when it comes to your Gible's performance. Draco Meteor would have eliminated any Pokemon, other than Darkrai, of course.
You little shit. But anyways, Gible could have been a very useful Pokemon to have on Ash's team. Too bad he was already done with his Sinnoh journey and left it behind when he went to Unova. Who knows, maybe it can actually get some wins and actually evolve into a Gabite. Then it'd be one step closer to evolving into a Garchomp, which I want so bad. Just please let this little guy return. He has so much untapped potential, and the Alola League would be the perfect place to show it all off. Number 6. Hawlucha. This Pokemon is well known for its battle style. I can already see it posing for its epic return to the battle scene. Since I want Noivern to come back, Hawlucha kinda has to come back as well to pick up the slack of his little brother when he eventually loses. But it's not just that. Hawlucha actually loves to battle and was even able to get some wins in Karlos. If it was able to defeat Valerie Spritzy in the most ridiculous conditions, I'm sure it can put in some work during the Alola League. I imagine Hawlucha being used in the early rounds of the tournament, where the battles are shorter but still very important. Maybe it could be the one to deliver the final blow and win the whole battle for Ash. Just bring Hawlucha back, please. I'm sure a lot of XYZ fans will greatly appreciate it. Number 5. Oshawott. This is one of the only few Unova Pokemon of Ash's that I actually like. It's Oshawott. Now, being totally honest here, Ash's Oshawott kinda sucked. It tries to take battles seriously, but something always goes wrong. It has its moments for sure, but the losses definitely outweigh the wins. Even if that's true, there's no denying that it was one of his more popular Unova Pokemon. So if we're gonna get some representation of Ash's Unova days, then Oshawott should definitely be there. It just makes a lot of sense. It's hard to say if Ash will ever get a water type for his Alola team, so bringing back some of his older ones for the league will help balance that out. Plus, Oshawott was the comic relief of the Black and White series, so his wacky personality would be a perfect fit for Sun and Moon's lighthearted and comedic tone. It'll probably lose here too, but it would still be funny to see it get pissed and throw its Scoutch up to the ground again. Number 4. Krookodile. Now let's talk about Ash's best Unova Pokemon, Krookodile. Ash has to bring his A game for the Alola League, so if he brings his older Pokemon back, Krookodile will be a good pick to save for the later rounds, where the battles really get serious. Because Krookodile isn't a starter, people tend to forget how good it actually is. Ash's Krookodile actually has the 3rd highest win percentage out of all of his Pokemon, doing better than Sceptile and even Charizard. So you cannot underestimate this Pokemon. It was able to take out Iris's Dragonite, who's actually pretty tough, so that speaks volumes. And if you want even more proof to show how good it is, just check out how well it did during Ash's battle with Stefan during the Unova League. Yeah, Pignite tried to be Ash's Unova ace, but let's be honest here. Krookodile is the one that can kick some serious ass. Number 3. Snorlax. Like I said earlier, all of Ash's Pokemon, except for Kingler, has been shown in one way or another when Ash returned. Now Snorlax technically is a Pokemon from Kanto, but Ash caught his in the Orange Islands, so that's probably why it didn't appear during the episode. Even though this could be true, it's still a shame that we didn't get to see Snorlax. He is yet another Pokemon that's one of the strongest Ash has owned. Now Snorlax always has a habit of falling asleep, so Ash didn't really use it that much during the Orange Islands. But when it's awake, it's a huge threat, which is why Ash keeps bringing him back. Snorlax has been brought back for the Johto League, Battle Frontier, and even the Sinnoh League. His last appearance was really quick though. He ends the battle with a body slam, and that's it. I hate it when league battles are skipped like that. Maybe we can actually see him participate in a complete battle during the Alola League. We could have a funny moment where Ash sends it out to battle, but it's actually asleep. It happened during the Johto League, so I can imagine it being done a lot better now thanks to the comedic-centric Sun and Moon anime. But then of course, it will wake up, get super pissed, and destroy the competition in the craziest way. Heck, Ash could even get his hands on the Snorlium Z and use it for this specific moment. That way, we can see Ash's Snorlax use the signature Z move, Pulverizing Pancake. Number 2. Infernape. This one is a fan favorite, so how could I not put it on this list? I really want to see Infernape return. We haven't seen it since the end of Sinnoh, so it would be really cool to get to see it once again. Infernape actually has the highest win percentage out of all of Ash's Pokemon. Second is Greninja, by the way. So you know it would be a good idea to bring it back. Infernape would be yet another Pokemon Ash uses for the later rounds. Now what's super cool about it, and I think you know where I'm going with this, is Infernape's Blaze ability. We all saw how powerful it made it during the Sinnoh League, so imagine seeing it once again. It could be during a battle where it looks like Ash is gonna lose, but then Infernape uses Blaze and cleans house. I bet all the Diamond and Pearl fans would freak out. Wouldn't be as epic as when Ash faced off against Paul, but that's to be expected. That battle had a lot of weight to it and meant a lot to both trainers. But still, this was such an awesome moment and would get Ash a win that would get him further into the league. Number 1. Muk. Now Muk actually made an appearance during Ash's return to Kanto, but it was literally for a few seconds. Wouldn't it be cool if it returned to battle? We haven't seen Muk battle since the Johto League, so we gotta see it kick some butt again. You all remember the Indigo League, right? Remember when Ash was losing to Jeanette's Bellsprout, but then he sends out Muck and it kicks ass? That was such an epic moment. It would be awesome if we got more moments like this again. Mostly, he's been used for that running gag where he smothers people with hugs, and as funny as that is, we can't forget that this Pokemon can actually battle too. If Muck returned for the Alola League, we can see it make a surprise appearance the same way it did during the Indigo League. The main reason I want to see Muck return is to see Ash's Muck battle an Alolan Muck. Wouldn't that be cool? Muck is the only Pokemon Ash owns that has an Alolan counterpart, so the Sun and Moon anime better take advantage of this opportunity. If they do, then we can have a great battle between Alolan and Kanto Muck. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe to become a Lumiose trainer today. Also, follow me on Twitter to find out what's up and what's new. Last but not least, make sure to live your life to the fullest, and I'll see you all next time.